Welcome back to Oracle of Seasons Part 13. We are going through Dungeon 4, Dancing Dragons. I prefer to call it Dragon's Descent personally, but that's because I'm playing Magic the Gathering at the moment.
Now let me just take this time at the opening of this part to explain why I hate this dungeon so much, because this is the worst dungeon for me. First, the music is extremely annoying. It uses the same fucking bass beat for the entire time that you're in here. Two, this dungeon is very unforgiving to new players, because if you fuck up on the mini-boss, you have to go through a gauntlet of rooms just to get back to the fucking mini-boss. Three, and probably the most damning evidence of it all, there are no dancing dragons in this dungeon.
Although true, I don't really share those particular complaints for this. I will admit that the music gets repetitive given how long the dungeon feels. But to be honest, it's not as bad as Dungeon 5. The tune is not as bad as Dungeon 5 from Oracle of Ages was. And
yeah, you got a point there.
And there are worse dungeon tracks in this game, honestly. I think it's either Dungeon 6 or Dungeon 7 that I absolutely hate the music track in it. Oh, and welcome to Mega Man 2. This is a He-Man stage. No, you cannot speed through this. You have to be very patient.
You have to wait for the platforms to appear. I'm curious to see which of the two dungeons that you mentioned has the worst music for you. I won't say which one I like more.
I know for a fact that the Dungeon 5 from Oracle of Ages is still probably worse than either of them. But at the same point, it's very hard to get worse than Dungeon 5 from Oracle of Ages, okay?
It's practically impossible in my opinion. That dungeon music just wants you to feel just pain.
The glorious thing about this is that you don't actually need to use the Ember Seeds to see your way through this one. I use them because, you know, it's what they want you to do, but you really don't need them for that.
Yay, you took the shortcut!
Thanks to the backlight thanks to the limited backlight on the Game Boy Color.
Yeah, they let you. It's not blacked out. It's just very dim.
Yeah. Damn it! I forget. Do I get a game over here? I think I might actually. I think I might get a game over here.
Let's see what happens. Yeah, I see what you were talking about the capture, because you're supposed to see the platform shimmer into existence before they solidify.
Yeah, and I usually can't. It makes fighting Wizrobes a fucking pain, but
so the game played as it's recording right now? Yeah. Hey, you reached the heart.
Yep. That's one thing that I can always give up 2D Legend of Zelda. Well, 2.5D Legend of Zelda credit for. The fact that your sword actually has ridiculously long reach and can pierce walls. At least when it comes to collectible items.
Versus Link in Ocarina of Time, his sword succumbs to kickback upon hitting these walls.
Mind you, his sword still collects items, but...
Yes. But he has to refract from this inability to break the threshold on the walls. Fucking 3D Zelda. This is 2D Zelda, where swords are about as flimsily coated as everything else.
And yes, in order to clear this room, in order to get out of this room, you have to kill the Striders.
I want to kill them, but they keep swimming away!
I will spend the majority of this dungeon at critical health, by the way. Or what is the equivalent of critical health.
So, like, you mean like just above beeping health?
Yeah.
No!
That's fine. I wasn't gonna make it to the spot anyway, so.
Yeah, you have to hit the switch before you make it through. And you did.
Yay. Alright, now with our 2 small keys that we got, let us continue on with the rest of the dungeon.
You end up collecting a lot of freaking small keys in this dungeon.
Is it 4? No. It's more than 4. I think it might actually be 6. Here's another bomb wall.
It's not quite as bad as Unicorn Cave, although I can't say anything bad about Unicorn Cave. I believe when I did that Dungeon 5, I had 4 keys at once at one point.
I never got that overflowed with keys, but then again, I need to have my rocks feather, please. Thank you.
Don't make them jump in the water.
Or you could just kill them, you know.
Yay.
The compass.
Oh my god, so much rage is just coming back to me from this. Gerda, you have no idea.
Yeah, because
You don't know.
because even though you've kind of explained it, you haven't gone into all that much detail. I will grant that the dungeon is incredibly convoluted, but I don't remember anything specifically being super cheap in Dungeon 4.
It's that the mini-boss for this, unless you know what you're doing, he's probably going to kill you multiple times, but dying to the mini-boss in this dungeon in particular is so fucking painful to have happen.
I forget, is this the Shadow Magician?
Yeah,
This is the part where I end up, I fight the mini boss the one time, and then well, it's probably not this part. No, it looks like it's probably this part. I fight the mini boss, lose to him, and then I cut out my defeat of him on accident.
Oh yeah, which means that you also had to cut out the part where you had to walk all the way back to his room.
Yeah.
Which is alright, well allow me to demonstrate the frustration. Every room that every room that you've gone through up to the point that you're at now is required for the mini-boss, just to get there. So you have to do it over again if you die. That minecart, this section right here, all of these things. Every locked door. Every little hassle. That keyhole. Mind you, only have to do it once, but fuck it. This dungeon deserves no sympathy. Fuck you, stairs. I'm not impressed.
Greater speed gives greater distance. Something I've already figured out by now because of the path that I took to get here.
Fuck you, Owl.
For the record, you do not need to use the Pegasus seeds for this. Your Rock's Feather will allow you to jump 3 if you're timing it well enough.
As demonstrated. And again. And again.
There.
Yay! Oh my god. This dungeon is supposed to make you feel, I don't know, happy?
No. There's nothing
Maybe
really
feel like-
happy about this dungeon.
Well, it's supposed to be dancing. Oh my god, really?
Yes, the Stalfos are affected by the boomerang.
I wish I had known that when fighting those particular Stalfos. Those are the ones that
Hey,
jump.
I can't possibly solve this puzzle right now. I wonder why.
Let's proceed.
No, thank you. I happen to have plenty of Ember Seeds at the moment. I'm all right. There. That's the room with the mini boss, right?
It's 2 screens south.
Oh, okay.
So you go through here, and this is right before the mini boss room. Like, are you kidding me? You could be at full health and then lose half of your
Here we
health
go.
just reversing that.
This room has infinite Ember Seeds in it. However, you need Ember Seeds in order to beat this boss.
Yes. This is the Agana knockoff. Matter of fact, I think he's using the exact same sprite as Agana.
No, he's not. Ganon's sprite didn't actually have arms. Now, because I was convinced it was the Aghanim ripoff while I was fighting him, I thought that I had to light up the room and then reflect projectiles at him. No,
Yes.
that is not what you need to do for this fight. You light up the room, find the one that actually projects the shadow, and then slash at that one.
like I said, this dungeon does not... It doesn't care for your ability to just quickly grasp concepts. You have to learn the shit first and then use the knowledge. Which means that you could die several times in the process.
Thankfully, if you manage to hit him, you'll stop him from using the energy attack.
Yes. It's good that you keep hitting him very quickly. Wow. I can't believe you died. Yep, okay, well down a half heart.
And dead.
And you're dead. Okay.
But yeah, that's the Aghanim Shadow ripoff fight. Here I am back at the start, and here I am after that room.
And this is the room directly to the right.
What you seek is in the eye. This makes no sense until way later in the dungeon.
Yes. But it's necessary that he tells you. Because otherwise, there could be a problem. I must slay this old man for giving me cryptic clues. Shimmy, 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 shimmy.
What you seek is in the eye. So now I'm just, testing everything because I'm officially lost. I've got a small key, but I haven't really seen anything else that I can use it on. This boss is down, so I guess we just continue on. Hey, look, another puzzle I can't possibly solve at the moment.
I think I need a new item.
Because my boomerang is suddenly inadequate.
Yeah, it's just outside the range, I believe.
Yeah.
Oh, look, it's even more things that are outside the range of the boomerang.
There's a small key door over there.
First, we must free Stelfos. You make very effective use of the boomerang.
Yeah. I may not have told this to you before, but the boomerang is one of my favorite items in Legend of Zelda. It's always really freaking useful. No, Demon, there's nothing here for you to interact with. I am convinced, now that I know that what I seek is in the eye, I'm convinced that I'm supposed to use pretty much everything. And now I fucked this up. What you need to do here is use the Pegasus seeds. And unfortunately, yes. I don't figure that out right now. I think I figured it out here, though.
Yeah, well, once again, you have to learn. You have to learn the thing first.
Fuck you, bats!
Fuck you, bats and pits.
There, we got the slingshot. My boomerang was doing just fine before this dungeon, but now I have a slingshot.
Yay!
Damn it, Demon! There's nothing in here. Stop it!
There must be things here. These blocks must be pushed. Away!
With the slingshot, we can actually progress through the rest of the dungeon. Unfortunately,
yes.
I have, things to test.
Like physics.
Now, thankfully, I don't test all that much physics.
Ah.
Yay, I hit it.
Yay.
I have problems hitting that particular one because I shoot the seed and walk off screen, and so that deletes the seed from the game.
Oh yeah, I think that tripped me up a few times too.
Hello, Wizrose.
Then you don't realize your mistake until you go to the track and you find that it hasn't been affected. Fuck you, Wizrose.
And because I don't have my level 2 sword yet, a single spam attack isn't enough for these guys.
Nothing is ever enough for the Wizrose.
Hey, we can afford our level 2 seed satchel.
Yay! And then we won't run out of seeds for a change. So I really hate running out of seeds. I especially hate running out of Pegasus seeds.
You'll know.
Especially because when I
but I don't actually run into a problem with running out of Pegasus seeds until way later.
Well, you didn't spam them as much as I did.
True.
Because my god, did I ever spam Pegasus seeds.
And now I am lost as I need another small key.
But Gerda, there was a puzzle that we had to do things. We should go do those things now.
Yes, mystery seeds don't do anything to idols.
Fucking idols are just the worst. They're the worst because you can't do shit to any of them. You have to just abandon all hope and just run. It's a very unlinked thing to do.
Alright, and in the next part, we'll continue on through Dungeon 4. Specifically, we will attempt to get that small key, and I think we'll actually finish it off next part.